Dun, 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 dun. Sked City presents the Hiya Nation Paranormal Horror Show 2. Paragould, Arkansas, July 9th to the 14th. Get your tickets, celebrities, vendors, and a lot of fun. Hiya. I suck. I could do freaking background stuff if I can. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Hiya Nation Motivation Radio Podcast. I am your host, Santiago Cirillo. Of course, as you guys know, I have a show in July, July 9th to the 14th or so. Go and check it out. Go to scaredcityproductions.com. Check out what we have lined up. There's more things being involved. From shows and more celebrities, but it's based out of it's all about anti-bullying and suicide awareness through a paranormal and horror show, along with celebrities and vendors and guests. We will also have therapists, counselors, motivational speakers to talk about bullying, addiction, PTSD, mental health, and everything, man. So it'll be a good show. Good morning, everybody. Let me set my stuff right because I'm working with two things. Give me a minute. I usually have it all good. I don't even got my makeup. I ain't got. Hold on. There. And y'all see me? It's Friday, baby. Go Browns. This portion of Santee Live. This portion of Santee Live is the Hiya Nation Motivation Podcast. We're all about healing mental health with common sense and humor. Like for an example, for a good example, am I too jittery? I promote small businesses and entrepreneurs, talk to people about mental health. Help people out with depression and all that, but we tell jokes and we try to laugh. And it's Friday, and it's Hippie Joe's. Go to Hippie Joe's out there in Cave City, Kentucky. What's up, everyone? Rude Minds. Want to give a shout out to Rude Minds. That's our sponsor. You become a sponsor. You get everything you can give to reignite your Hayanism. Look, Hiya to Jen Sheets. Hello, Jen. Hiya, Marla Russell Sabins. Good morning. If this is the weekend you come to North Carolina, we have 100% snow and freezing in the rain and wait and be safe, Santee. No, I ain't going. I'm not going this week. I got to go to Florida. I'm going to Florida. I fly out tomorrow to film Cruise Summer 3 with me, Felissa Rose, John Dugan, and Beatrice. So I'll be out filming Cruise Summer 3. What is up, Jason Cone? So, Jason, I owe you an autograph, dude. You think I forgot, did you? I know I'm fucking busy, bro. But I'll tell you what. I still got your stuff. Still got the address and all that stuff. But when I come back next week, I got you. Okay? I'm busy. I still got to mail Hiya hats. I mean, but please forgive me. Everybody says, where's your assistant? Where's your manager? He's right here. Está aquí. Aquí mismo estoy, coño. See, I got different personalities. And they just, Marla, I'll be in North Carolina on the 20th, I think, weekend of the 20th. I can't remember. I know I'm filming for 3 months. So you guys better go and support You're It. I got eye boogies. I'm sorry. I washed my face. You know what? Fuck y'all. Yeah, come anyway. So I want to welcome a new sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. I did their podcast, and so they're they got two names. It's two names, but let's hear it for Haunted Souls Paranormal. Much love to them, and it's the same company we got over here, and Beyond the Shadows podcast. Now I was a guest there. You can catch that episode now. Excuse me, on YouTube and on their Facebook page. So give them a like, man. They paid $100, $100 to get promoted. Much love, and you can reach out to Dan Klein and all the great people out there. Haunted Souls Paranormal and Beyond the Shadows podcast. And you see their emblem. Check this out. You know this. See the skulls? They got hats made like that. They got Hi-Ya hats. And this emblem here too. Hi-Ya hats. That's the only thing they wear. They got Hi-Ya hats. So if you want to buy their logos and everything, it's all made by me and their autograph. And they sell them. I only make a certain amount for them, and then I go off the grid because I got to do stuff. But check them out, man. Thank you for being great sponsors, man. Along with them, of course, we got always continued sponsors and supporters out there. Theo Rose Travel, I love you. Theo and Rose Ice Cream, and don't forget to check out Covington Comic Con. This is Tara Thompson. Tara. Love you, man. So we do a lot of great things, man. We got a lot of good sponsors, small businesses, entrepreneurs, people that help us out, people that are involved to help our company grow even more. And I can't complain because these are people that $100 for a whole year, and you get your name splattered and everything. And we actually do business. We actually do some cool business with the small businesses and facilities and entrepreneurs. So always understand, this is not just a podcast thing. This is everywhere I go. People I meet, travel, meetings, filming, and whatsoever. You get promoted a lot, man. You get promoted a lot, and it's $100. And I know a lot of people out there about to cash in their tax rebate. So much love to everybody who supports me. So check this out. Look, we do a lot of stuff with mental health, talk about anti-bullying, suicide awareness, PTSD. Let me ask you this. And I'll go on a serious note. No, you know what? Let's butter it up. Let's butter it up to get everybody happy. So I'm gonna read some cool news. Okay, some good news. Now, this is true stuff. So I'm gonna read some cool, funny news to motivate people this morning, because you guys always get fed with bad news when you wake up. There's weather. Welcome. You're gonna have a great sunny day, but there's a storm fucking coming, and it's gonna there's a 2% chance of snow mixed with sleet and water. Done. And all the vitamin D milk, all the bread's gone. I don't understand why the fuck when bad weather hits in the South, they just grab the fucking milk and bread. I mean, no water, no nothing, minerals, no something, flashlights, batteries, no bread and milk. So there's a remedy. It's I don't know if it's like you eat a freaking vitamin D sandwich and you just bite into it and all of a sudden shit disappears or so. I don't know. Is that a fucking remedy or some kind of spiritual shit? I don't know about. I don't know. But what I do know is down in Alabama with a woman with a rare double uterus gives birth to 2 children. Shit you not. Go ahead and fucking say it. Welcome to Santee Live, the Hi-Ya Nation Motivation Radio Podcast. That's the news I give. An Alabama woman with rare double uterus gives birth to two children. This is the AP news, so An Alabama woman with 2 uteri. I didn't know fucking 2 uteri. What the hell does 2 uteri mean? Is it like some Star Trek freaking science term. Uterus, the canal, the elepusiholo. Anyway, and 2 cervixes, has given birth to 2 babies after carrying one of them in each uterus. Wow! Wow! What? I don't. Okay. So, an Alabama woman with 2 uteri. It ain't pink eye, honey. It ain't pink eye. It's 2 cahooties, 2 toots, and 2 cervixes, has given birth to 2 babies after carrying them in each uterus. Kelsey Hatcher of Dora, about 28 miles. Damn, they try to make sure they know to pinpoint her ass. Kelsey Hatcher of Dora, about 28 miles northwest of Birmingham, Alabama, gave birth to 2 girls on Wednesday and Thursday. I could go everywhere with this shit. After a combined 20 hours of labor, Hatcher was diagnosed with a double uterus, also called uterus dilepsy. What the fuck? What is it? A uteri? Is it a 2 cervixes? A uterus dilepsy? You know what the hell I want to call it? You know what I want to call it? When she was 17, she had 2 cooters when she was 17. Now, she don't got 2 cooter hoes. She just got 2 cooters. And it's got 2 cervixes. The rare congenital condition occurs at 0.3% of women. So there's a chance of 0.3% of women out there with 2 cooters. I mean, 2 cervixes. 2. There's an estimate of 1 in a million chance of carrying a baby in both uteri. Damn, she's a gambler. Also known as dickavitary pregnancy. There was a dick involved, let me tell you. That son of a bitch had a swimmers. Can you imagine being a sperm and you're in there and there's only 1 that gets in, and now you got 2? You got 2. You're like, go left, go right, and blue 13, blue 13, go blue hot, and it just go in. I just don't. I don't get it. That's too. Anyway, so it's true fact. The older child. Okay, let me make sure I do this right. The older child, Roxy. You named your baby Roxy? Oh, let's go. Was born on Tuesday and Rebel arrived on Wednesday. Hatcher told WVTM TV that both she and the newborns are healthy, thank God. Her husband, Caleb, was with her at the hospital. Caleb, we got to talk. I want to know, you done, and God bless y'all. God bless, but it's funny. It's funny. It's nothing to be. You're healthy. You got great. You got 2 kids. You got 2 cooters. You got 2 uterus. You got 2 cervixes. I mean, and over here, Caleb, he's batting 1,000. Let me tell you, Caleb. Did it come out from the left nut or the right nut? You got to push it, Caleb. You know the sperms, they split up. I'm just saying. That's interesting. She got 2 love canals. Oh my God, can you imagine? No, Santi quit. So there was our first moment, no shit, of just us 4 together. Hatcher's 4. What are you? Oh, the kids. Oh, for a minute, I just got forced them. I was like, oh yeah, and getting to breathe. No shit. That in and be in the moment and look at the girls together. I'm happy. You got Roxy and Rebel. Double R Entertainment. That's crazy. So the thing is, I wonder if they're twins. They're considered twins. You know what I'm saying? Because Roxy and Rebel, god dang, I could go so far with this. Think about it. If I was, welcome to Redneck News, let me tell you, all the way from Alabama, we're out there, and just let you know, in Birmingham, we got a fellow sister with 2 cooters. She got 2 cooters, 2 love canals, 2 cervix 666, and I don't know how to say it. I don't want my tooth to fall out when I'm talking. But yeah, 20 hours of labor. Can you imagine? I mean, and then two babies, one after another. Then give the cooter a chance to rest. It's just like, hold on. Yeah, you see that? That's that. I don't have a pussy face. Don't even start making fun of me. Anyway, so yeah, Birmingham, Alabama. Let's go to the stories we have. You know what? I'm just saying, I got nothing against Alabama. I love Alabama. I love people out there. I'm just, you know, we live in a world of making people laugh today. So you get crazy news out there. uh, I don't know where, I could just imagine the shit out there now that her name, in Alabama, down out of her. That's her. She got two pussies. It's no pussy. It's pussies. My goodness, can you just imagine? And they gossip, girl. Could you imagine? I know. Imagine having them 2 babies coming out of each hole, and oh my goodness, them titties and milk. Just don't know. Just don't know. A passenger hid bullets in a baby diaper at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Look. Okay, and I'm saying this from the kindness of my heart. Kindness in my heart. We've been in good enough time to don't fuck with the system that's already broken. What in the hell do you need to sneak in bullets through a baby diaper? Number one, it could be all innocent. Oh man, I just, I don't want to waste this money. I don't know. It don't count. You're an idiot. You're a moron. Your ass deserves. The first thing I would do, people are like, what, you cuff them and beat their ass? No. First thing I do, we'll file charges. We'll do the whole thing. Thank you for wasting tax money on your dumb ass that freaking decided to put bullets in a baby's diaper to sneak it in through the airport. Fucking dumbass. Treat him like a fucking terrorist, but I'm not. I just said, no, you're going through the whole fucking damn aisle, the whole works. And at the end, but it was a silly mistake. No, give me your voter's registration card. You ain't fucking voting. I don't want you to fucking vote for any president, any fucking school system. I don't need you to vote. But I'm an American. No, you're a fucking dumbass. Until your shit is cleared, though you're not going to be a dick. I mean, I don't want you to even decide to put a Nerf bullets, Nerf pellets into the airport. You're not even, you shouldn't even be allowed to carry a Nerf gun. You're a dick. There's no excuses. Quit fucking up the system even more. Now money is being spent because of your dumbass test tube baby mind that fucking knows nothing but dick in your eye. I fucking said it. Take that son of a bitch to court system. If we're paying taxes for that dumbass, keep him in jail. But it was just and take his voter registration card. So you ain't fucking voting. But I'll say it to every dumbass out there. Dumas. I don't want to fucking offend people. I don't want to be woken. I'm just being real. Ah, dang. How can you fucking dumbass people? Let me see. What we got? What we got else? Orange tabby cat named Taters steals the show and first video sent by laser from deep space. I ain't even going there. I ain't even gonna go there. If you got time to spend a lot of fucking money to send a laser from deep space for the cat to play with, I would have been unplugging NASA. Boom. What the fuck happened? What's going on? You just sat at the boom. See, I can't be president. I'm like, but we gotta find out if there's meteors coming. I give a fuck. I mean, if it started with the Big Bang, then you shouldn't fucking complain about it. If you believe in Jesus, you shouldn't worry about it. Any problem out there in space, it's supposed to fucking happen. Take care of planet Earth. Let's get some real food making. Let's get some real people freaking clothed. Let's get these homeless people taken care of. Let's create some fucking medicine that don't take a blink of an eye to create. Let's take time to create medicine and be smart. We got dumbasses, idiots, lunatics that we know 100% concrete evidence that we know are ruling different countries. And all we do is like, we just don't want to interfere. We don't want to figure that. Anyway. Take care of planet Earth first. There's a lot of people out there that are homeless. A lot of people out there that need food, need their bills paid, need, and the thing is that we need to understand that mental health is so real. It is so real. We joke around, we goof around this and that, but people ignore people. That's the problem. They ignore humans out there and we let them go through it. We let them go through it. You know what I'm saying? And you all of a sudden you're like, man, I didn't know he was going to be all like that. You'll pay attention. Don't help people. So anyway, this is another story. This woman, she bought a colorful a vase at Goodwill for $3.99. The rare piece sold in auction for $107,000. I'm over here trying to shop, put up my eBay store. I should be going to Goodwill. Imagine. And you know how people are. I bought this vase. It looks like shit. I seen a picture of the vase. It looks like shit, but it's made at a certain place, a certain year. I read the damn article. Need to go anymore, but we'll do it if you want to. But the fact is that she freaking, someone saw it and was like, hey, that's a rare piece. Wait till you see where I'm getting at. And then she bought it and people went all crazy. And then they all of a sudden she's like, hey, that's a let me put that, an auctioneer, a business guy, a collector. He's like, hey, let's put it on auction. It's worth over $100,000. She got $107,000 for a fucking vase she paid $3.99 for. Of course, the auctioneer gets a good chunk, because he's the one that brought it up. So people are like, oh, that's awesome. That's a good story. That's all good for her. For me, let me tell you something. First and foremost, it's good to understand art. I support art. I love art. I think everybody's crafty in any different way, shape, or form. Whatever they want to do, it's fine. But if you can afford, with the shit going on in the world, if you can afford $107,000 for a piece of clay that was heated up and painted by hand by a brush at horsehair, and you say, oh my God, it was made by Don Juan El Dicko in 1963, when he was shitting in a hole full of freaking ants or something. I give a fuck how the story goes. Too much shit that we're dealing with in the world, and too much money is paying out of people's pockets to feed and help and all this shit. But you, and I know there's more of you that can afford 100 and stuff. Fuck you. I hope you trip and that base, this is perfect, and tripping the fucker shatters. I hope you fart fucking enough to grab a wind tunnel where it goes around and hits the base and falls off the shelf. I hope to God that when they transport the fucking vase, it somehow bursts and a fucking fuck you genie pops out, where all it does is lubes your asshole and fucks the shit out of you. $107,000 can feed, can help, can clothe, can room, you fucking elite cocksuckers. I can't wait till the Epstein shit comes out. So you could all think about, just because they're on the list doesn't mean they don't know. Let me tell you something. The motherfucking Epstein dude that didn't hang himself, it was all about being a god. That's what his fucking thing was. Because if he can open up as much as he did and create some kind of fucked up life that everybody supported him, whether you were on the plane, whether you were on the list, whether you shook hand with him, whether you fucking went to one of his dinner parties, people knew. People fucking knew. So don't give me that shit where Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, freaking David Copperfield, you can't give me a motherfucking excuse to tell me them dicks didn't know. You didn't have to do shit. You knew. You fuckers knew. A lot of you knew what he was doing to young girls and fucking human trafficking people, innocent people. You guys knew, whether you were in a tea party or where you met him at a conference. That motherfucker thought he was a god and he thought he was untouchable. So he opened up a lot more than someone trying to hide shit. What we need is to quit bullshitting, quit fucking bullshitting, and have these son of a bitches open everything up. And they're scared because it involves big wigs, big companies, big people. Who gives a rat's fucking monkey ass? These are people that are poisoning the world. They need to be stopped. Did I go off the subject? No. I just went into it about goodwill. All started with goodwill, and it went into all these people that have that kind of money. Man, fuck you, man. I would not spend millions or $100,000 on a doorknob. But it's the one that Albert Einstein touched. I'll give you a fucking dildo where fucking Debbie did Dallas, and it'll probably sell more. I give a shit. People are stupid spending money. Save the world. No more shit about helping humans. Told you. Welcome to the High On Nation Motivation Podcast. Am I motivating you today, ladies and gentlemen? I know there's Friday. It's Fan Friday. You know, we spend a lot of fucking money. Think about it. We're going to spend crazy amount of money. And you guys are like this. Santee, come on. We got to enjoy. Look, I'm all about enjoying life. I hope that every town and community does something that let people celebrate and let nothing but small businesses, entrepreneurs, you know, talk more about anti-bullying, suicide awareness, mental health, all this fucking shit. But we're about to pay, or you guys in Pennsylvania and all you side parties are about to pay for pretty soon for a fucking damn groundhog that tell us, the groundhog that tell us if it's gonna snow or not. They spend millions of tax money. Yeah, what's his name? Fuckadillo Phil? Does it fuck me Phil or something? That fucker you Phil? A fucka ducka lecka Phil? I give a fucking A shit about. Look, we're spending money on a fucking damn beaver looking like son of a bitch, fucking whatever, groundhog, dick, cock sucking bullshit to tell if it's gonna snow or not. We're And they're all major sponsors, all big things. Yeah. That's the kind of money we waste. That's the kind of money these small towns waste on. You don't pay attention to people that are homeless, people that are sick, people that need help, people that are dealing with addiction and a whole bunch of stuff. But let's fucking put a beaver out there, a groundhog, and spend enough money, close the roads, and just enjoy ourselves. They're like, oh, look, he peaked. He peaked. That's what I'm talking about. We spend money on crap, and there's still people wanting to know why we have such a bad economy. Anyway. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the High On Nation Motivation Podcast. It's like, healing common sense, healing your mental health with common sense and humor. So that's what I do. What do you think? What else is on the news? Oh my God! Here we go. Here's another auction. Let me see. I can't do this because I have too much common sense. I have too much common sense on shit. We could talk about fixing a whole bunch of things in the world, but if you put common sense into it, and all of a sudden, people try to stop you. People try to stop you. Like, oh no, it's not right. It's not right. And they're like, yeah, but you're spending fucking money on a dinner that $300 a plate, some shit that looks like a tick. That's not a tick. That's filet mignon. I was like, filet mignon, this dick. My balls. Fucking, I could lay my balls next to this fucking steak and my balls will be bigger. It looks like a fucking, you know what I'm saying? And they're paying $300 a plate. They're showing off and they're pretending they got a lifestyle. Meanwhile, back out in the real world, in their surroundings, people are freaking wondering when's their next fucking meal's gonna be. Homelessness. Crazy. Police in Kenya. Police in Kenya suspect a man was attacked by a lion while riding a motorcycle. No fucking shit. Does it take an IQ of a freaking Uno? They recovered a body, and that's a town to go into. Yeah, man, we found this body and this dude was shot. No, you ain't seen shit. I found this body, motherfucker was bit by a lion while riding a motorcycle. In Kenya. Ain't that a fucked up way to, like, Uber Eats? Literally. I'm going to do. I can't, the lion. Hey, where's my Uber Eats? I ordered Kentucky Fried Chicken about an hour ago. Where's he at? Yeah, he got bit by a lion. Chicken's still there, but dude's gone. Anyway, so how is everybody doing out there today? I am just being me, being right. Hopefully, if I offend you, it's easy. Unlike, unclick, and go fuck off. But if you guys are interested, a lot of people wondering what if I'm gonna bring these shirts out again. So if you didn't know, this is my shirt. It says, "Your negativity will not break me. Your negativity will not break me." And in the back, it says, "Live life, High On Nation, baby. Live life." So these are shirts I sell. I hire different small businesses, like people that do shirts out of their house and so forth. And I never buy from a big company. So when you see my shirts, it's always done by an entrepreneur. But that's one of the shirts everybody always asks for. They're like, "Santi, do you still got them negativity shirts?" I was like, got you. Your negativity will not break me. Hi, live life. So, yeah, I got these shirts, you guys. I'll have them made and everything. We sell them. I sell them for $30. $30. That's the print. It is not my the print, the front and back, and $30 sell. 100% goes to anti-bullying. Now, you guys see a lot of the things I promoted out there. You guys know I get messages about people that they experience conversations with bullying and mental health situations and stuff. And I do a lot of I respond, I connect, I let them know, whether I'm talking to a person that's going through things or going or through a third party or whatever. But just to let you know, man, hashtag Haya Nation works. It's from, you seen the post, a bracelet, a simple bracelet taken off. Now this person's carrying the same message that I gave to this person, and which I'm gonna paste the bracelet. I'm gonna be like, hey, you gave your bracelet. I'm gonna make another one for you. Get them done. So it's and it says Haya on it. These are old bracelets I had that I used to order and give out to people. But anyway, it is just all about promoting hashtag Haya Nation through a conversation. A 7-year-old kid was upset and crying and was being bullied, and someone that had my bracelet told him about me and explained what the Haya Nation's about, and the person comfort this kid, a 7-year-old kid, and it was like, here, grab this bracelet, it'll be good luck. That's the whole deal, man. That's the whole message. That's why I share my my brand, hashtag Haya Nation, so people know what it means. Everybody will make money off of it. Everybody will make some sense, but it's just all about promoting something good. Because if I had $107,000. So anyway, welcome to the show. It's Fan Friday. Here's your opportunity to give me some love. Well, golly, everybody, we'll talk more. So show me some love. Give me some questions. Ask me anything. We'll talk more, whatever you want to do. Much love to everybody. Gloria! Jennifer Davidson. Much love to Marla. Jen Sheets. You guys it's like it's an orgasm. Oh my God, it's Marla Russell Savings. Jason Gomes. Alara Huey. Alara, all happy. She's dating my buddy David Childers. And Alora, are you still on, baby? Let me tell you, David's a good guy. He's very wonderful. I love him, David. I'm sorry, Rainbow Santee met David. Yes, I did. David Childers. Woo! Let me tell you, David. That's what I like to call him. At that lap dance, and I told him, I said, David, get your cell phone out. It's gonna bruise me. He was like, that's not my cell phone. I said, hey. And I'm sorry. I got different personalities. I'm sorry. Rainbow Santee came out a little bit. So hiya to Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Double C. CNC Factory. Remember that shit back in the day? And Carrie, how you doing, Your Majesty? Crystal Hill, hiya, and good morning, everyone. Charles Allen, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Oh my God, Jennifer, you're talking about the double uterus lady. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, her period must have sucked. You didn't know, in Birmingham, Alabama, a woman was born, she was born, and she found out at a young age, but she delivered delivered 2 babies. She had 2 uteruses and 2 cervixes, and each baby was born. It's like being born in their own private sacks, So evidently, she gave birth to 2 kids, one on Wednesday and one on Thursday, and it was weird. So I could just imagine her period. It was like, what the hell is that? It's fucking the River Jordan, motherfucker. What do you think it is? Don't fuck with me. I swear to God, I will rip you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine 2 uterus having her period? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What are you doing? It's the preacher. Amen. Hurry the fuck up. Due to menstrual cycle week, this church service is only 15 minutes long. Thank you, Pastor. Can you imagine? Oh my God! And wait till she gets into like menopause. Ugh. But is that a threesome though? If it's her and her husband have sex all the time, I'm hitting the left one. I feel it. I'm hitting the left one. Oh shit! The right one got in. She got 2 uteruses. You're like, the right one got in. I mean, the right one. I just don't know. I mean, that's some hell of a shit. That's some hell of a shit. Ooh, what's up? Charles, I'm reading back. I see. I'm reading back. Carl Albertson, good morning to you, Carl Albertson. Wizards Engraving. You guys know I mentioned them this morning, earlier on. But you know my sponsors, man. You got to show them love as they show love to you. Wizards Engraving. Carl Albertson, give him a call, give him some love, show that he does some cool stuff, man. A lot of engraving stuff. Much love to you, Carl. Love you, baby. So I wanna put a right. Oh, love you too, Carrie. Love you. Love you, Z. Zesty Louise Cresswell. You like that shit, huh? I can make a commercial out of your name. So, Zesty, you're an artist, right? Zesty, you need to message me some of your artwork and stuff so I can put it on my Haya Nation store. Make you some money, girl. I sell you, girl. I sell your work. Just sell it like that. Shannon, what's up? You know, I'm gonna be wearing paranormal. So all you paranormal teams, Shannon's paranormal. So all you paranormal teams are gonna get an opportunity because next week I'm wearing a lot of paranormal shirts for each show. So I got OCP. I got you done with OCP? Okay. So I got shit. Keith Aids. Um shit. Paranormal. I got a lot of shirts. I know I got Deja Vu. I got a lot of shirts, but I'm gonna be wearing them next week to promote the paranormal world because we got some news coming in for you guys. And you guys got to support it. Paranormal. Remember, I have a paranormal show and a horror show all together on the week of July 9th. So we got some more stuff along with the paranormal world. I'm throwing paranormal parties if you want to know. Yeah, I am. Seriously. If you're a paranormal team, I'm gonna be in I'm throwing a party in Batavia, New York in June. I'm throwing it's a meet and greet. You could do investigation to Rolling Hills. Um, there's stories about Rolling Hills. I'll give you stories and stuff about it later next week. But one of the biggest experiences I had there, and it's documented. It got involved where History Channel got involved with it. A lot of other shit. But I am having the Batavia Casino. I'm throwing a big get together, meet and greet, have fun, paranormal investigation at Rolling Hills. We're doing all this stuff in Batavia, New York, in June. So we're getting everything set up, but it's a done deal. We just got to get everything announced and ready to go. To the point where we're going to be doing probably live music too. So, and it's all to support. So there will be an organization there to collect money and like I tell people, when I do paranormal stuff, I don't get it. I don't let, like how to say, I don't film stuff. I let the paranormal teams, the paranormal experts, to witness it, film it, so people won't be like, hey, whatever Santee says, I was there. It's true. This is what, and they have the evidence. They keep the evidence and everything. I guarantee you. Wait till next week. It's my paranormal week on the High Nation Motivation Radio. So get ready for that. If you're a paranormal team, of course, as you guys know, Haunted Souls Paranormal. You guys, Haunted Souls Paranormal Beyond the Shadows podcast. They put $100 in, and they are our sponsors. They one of our sponsors of many that will be promoted, of course, and so forth, and a lot of things I do. And you could catch their interview that I did with them on YouTube and on Facebook and in their page. And they sell the High Nation hats. Those logos that they have, I've drawn them, and they have it in their store. So much love. So Zesty, you live out in near Maine, right? Is that where it is? Like in Maine? I believe so. I believe you live in Maine or near. I know we scheduled something where you were going to show me some of your work, but I had to cancel. If you didn't know, I had to cancel that event because I'm filming. So I would love to see a lot of your artwork, take pictures, and I'll put you in the system, in the whole High Nation store I got. If you guys don't know it, I got a High Nation store. You just got to freaking look for it in Facebook. I invite people here and there, but it's artists from everywhere that sell their stuff, whether they make bracelets, whether they're not connected with stores or anything. It is their shit that they make, 3D printing, paintings, drawings, artwork, and always clay, even soap. They make soap in there. This is all at my store. So and the people that buy and you can't find, I do enough where people with decent money invest in you. I don't sell my stuff because I don't want to take it away from anything. I just wanted to show that I need to do something. It builds your not just your page and your job or whatever, but it also, it helps you out to know that people care about you, that your art and your work truly matters. So we'll do that. All right, Zesty. Zesty Clean. So I got this soap. There's a young lady that sells soap, and it's lunar vibes. Like tough ass soap 2.0, made with donkey milk and a hit ton of exfoliants to clean the dirtiest and roughest of the skin. Shit look like weed. Look like I need to roll that shit up and smoke it. Like, this is some good ass soap. But yeah, met her at a vendor at a convention. She was a vendor. I was like, oh, honey, and promoted her on one of my lives. Smells good. But yeah, Lunar Vibes. Check out Lunar Vibes. They said, I tell you guys, if you guys want to say, and this I met her personally and bought stuff on there, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're buying this. So I was like, why not? I'm supporting you. When I go to cons, I buy a lot of vendor stuff. I freaking doesn't anyway. So, but if you guys want to support and send me some of your market material, I ask you guys to give a donation, send out your material. I'll, wear your glass. This is by Tara Thompson. I'm telling you, my brand is open to everybody. Hashtag High Nation. This is the tribe. 100% women. Strength, wisdom for all women. It's a symbol I drew and dedicated to my mother, and it's part of the Zombified book series. You need to check it out now on Amazon. So, what else is there to talk about? Let's talk about this. Now, Satara, what's up, Satara? Good morning to you, Your Majesty. So, again, if you guys want these shirts, man, you got to holler at me because I got to get them made. Because I bring them out once a year, really. I do. I'd buy like 200 of them, and then I sign an autograph and mail it to people. But it says your negativity will not break me. Your negativity will not break me. Hiya, live life. Want the shirt, man? Message is $30 for the shirt. I take it 200 shirts I sell, and I take it by orders, man, so I can send them because I got to autograph them and everything. And then I literally the people that make it are entrepreneurs out of their house. There's no corporate involved. This is the real shit, man. I tell everybody to do that. Rude Minds, see, sponsors. This is what I do. All right, let's talk about some cool things. At first, I want to talk about something that's serious. Um, as you guys know, there was a shooting in Iowa in high school. You guys know what I do. You guys know what I'm when I'm deal with when we deal with bullying and so forth. Involves a lot of things, including shootings in schools. Who would ever thought? Me growing up, born in '73, I'm 50 years old, going to be 51 in April. Never heard of shootings until you know the Columbine shooting and all that stuff. I'm like, really? What's going on? What's going? And then you watch things from back in the '70s, and I really believe that mental health was really bad. That started getting really bad after Vietnam War and so forth. The reason why is because I give a good example. I give a good example. One of the things that I tell people, if you really wanted the truth, and it's weird because I'm a geek, I'm a big geek about comic books, superheroes, and so forth. And one of the movies I'd say, if you want to know pretty much like facts in someone's life, how they were treated for mental health back in the days, it was like total disgust. It was totally nothing for the patient. It was all about put them here, feed them these pills, freaking let's force them to freaking have a breakdown because we can't afford. It's cheaper to keep them in jail than keep treating them. I mean, anyway, so you deal with the Iowa shooting. There are many shootings. Like I said, I always tell people the thing about bullying, the thing about mental health is that there's always a sign. There's always a sign, whether it's years ahead of a tragic event or days before. There's always a sign. And people are scared to be nosy, scared to be dipping in people, scared to protect people that are being bullied or all this crap. And we could fix it before something happens. So you got this 17-year-old that went into this high school or middle school and definitely killed and seriously injured fellow students and so forth. And then he killed himself, 17 years old, and killed himself. So what of course you guys know the Nashville shooting and all that stuff. So where is it where we quit being politically correct and start being correct? When are we gonna get involved and remember hall monitors and counselors around? Remember all that stuff where something happened in the hallways in schools, the monitor or the counselor will immediately get involved. Now they don't have that no more. Everything's budget cuts because that's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's so much money that the government is giving away to bullshit that these schools can't plead. These schools can't even get involved because they think that they're going to get their money taken away. When are we going to stand up and help human beings? There's kids 7 years old and up that are already thinking of killing people, already thinking of killing themselves, already thinking of being because of bullying. So you got this Iowa shooting, and now they're giving counseling for kids. They're getting them, and of course, you know what's going to happen. Your government money is going to be like, well, we need to put bulletproof windows. We need to put bulletproof and security alarms. Nothing about counselors, nothing about mental health situations, nothing about increasing the lookout for bullying, for opening up and having sessions about bullying. I remember the times where you have them big, hey, we're having a big everybody was happy because half of the school day was all we're having a conference. Everybody's going to the theater or the gym and all that. They don't do that no more. We're getting kids that are graduating with freaking 8th grade education, 8th grade, 3rd grade minds. And they get out to the real world and they're being controlled and manipulative, being controlled. You get kids out there that are so messed up in the mind because of elementary school. So you get this shooting in Iowa and everybody's just going to eat the news up. They're going to talk about the negative stuff. They're going to talk about all this stuff about how we're going to bury these kids, how we're going to do this, how we're going to do, how we're going to fix the system. And 90% of it is they're going to freaking increase security, buy more cameras, get bulletproof doors, bulletproof windows, have teachers with guns. And do you understand that we can spend so much money in the educating? That's what we need to do. Educate these kids about bullying, mental health, addiction, drugs, sex, all this stuff that needs to be put back in the school system where we could control and talk about history, not opinions, but history. Connecting with humans, connecting with people who are like-minded. Whether, yeah, we don't support football, but we got a model club. We have a key club. We have an art club. We have, different things that separated right. Now we got kids being in charge of schools. Yeah, it's like you have teachers that are tied up and are forced to be more parents than teachers. It is a true fact. It is a true fact. And you wonder why are you letting these kids control the school? Because we took out discipline. We took out all the issues of protecting the kids. We took it all out to save money and to save people from bitching. Well, I don't believe in that. One person bitches, then everybody suffers. For some, we got to change it because they're politically correct about it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. What do you think? We got kids that are smarter and have a better education, a better flow when they're homeschooled. We got a higher graduation rate in the homeschool than we do in public schools because it's controlled. Kids don't want to be the next scientist. They want to be the next fucking quarterback. And they're getting paid now for it. Because the system was made for me. And people finally push, hey, give them a little bit because we're going to lose a lot of money. So let's open a crack and let it leak out a little bit so they could get some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. The NFL, college, professional, college, or even high school, poisoned. Now they're just thinking of making money, selling jerseys, practicing their signatures. There's no discipline in schools. There's no correction. There's political correction. The minute something happens that's bullying, nobody stands up for it. They laugh. They're like, you'll be all right. No, you don't understand. I've been there. I've been thrown in lockers when I was a kid, spit at, made fun of, beaten, sexually assaulted. This is freaking elementary school to junior high school, middle school, high school. They didn't do nothing because they were athletes. They were part of a certain family that put money. You think that shit don't happen now? That shit happened back in the 80s when I was growing up in school. And you can't imagine it arguing with me while I'm bleeding out of my head for a group of guys that threw me in a locker at wrestling practice. You think I don't forget? I'm traumatized with all these people. Some of them died and they're like, hey, remember so-and-so in high school? And I'm like, yeah, that's sad. And I'm going, that's traumatized. If I can remember shit, me being in kindergarten, and I remember a lot of my elementary and high school, middle school. I know a lot of shit that happened. I'm traumatized. I know a basketball star that fucking jumped me because I was making fun of because they were bullying me, and the way I got returned the bullying, I made fun of them. I snapped cracks, jokes, and embarrassed the fuck out of a basketball star in high school. And he jumped me. Him and his brother jumped me, and I was knocked out, and everybody walking around me. I was knocked out. I woke up where who the fuck happened, whatever. And I was like, that's all right. That's right. That's when I was getting into more religion. I just got to take care of him. Son of a bitch had an accident and ruined his basketball career. Drinking 40s in the car, drinking, and got in an accident and ruined his basketball career. It was a great, it was a great athlete, but he was a dumbass. And I know they're all still alive. I know some of them are my friends on Facebook, and I let them ride. I let them ride this dick. They think, oh yeah, man, you know, we're grown ups. I still remember it. You know that shit from um all that stuff where people say, oh man, it happened when you were a kid. I still traumatized of it. I know the shit with all the jokes. I know there's people on my social media that bullied me when I was in school, elementary, middle school, high school, even in the army. I was assaulted in the army, held down while they took freaking a shaver, electric shaver, and shaved my pubics and threw it at me. That was in the army, and I was a private because I was getting more recognition. I was a soldier. I was in pre-ranger. I was already had my air assault wings. I was already airborne. Going to airborne school. I was already in the class. I was picked because of my shooting. I'm a fucking badass shooter. I like to fucking shoot some shit. And I was picked and given secret clearance to test futuristic weapons and stuff. And we got deployed, and the guys got mad because they freaking and grabbed me. And these are soldiers. You think I'm not traumatized? You think shit don't happen? I can go on and on. That's why I tell people be specific about when your kids come home from school, when your family, friends, or anybody connected, and get to know your family, get to know your kids. How was today? It was good. No, how was today? Did anybody bother you? It ain't about being a snitch. It ain't about being, oh, you're daddy's boy or mommy's boy or girl, whatever. It's about the mindset of now, later, and more in the future of life. It is love. I gives a fuck if whatever they think, tattletales or whatever. I guarantee you right now, if I had fucking $1,000 and I'll go to the most fucking ghetto corrupt school and said, hey, I got this kind of money and I'm willing to put more money in for people that are being bullied, and go on and tell me who's bullying you, who's doing certain things that you don't like, who do da 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 da, and we'll investigate and find. I guarantee you, they'll be like, hey, I know someone that does this. I know that they'll be ratting their asses off because dead presidents is all they think about in school. They don't think about freaking human love. What I'm telling you, it's a real deal. So you got this Iowa shooting, 17-year-old took his life, killed, and I'm sure it's gonna come out to he was bullied. The same thing with Nashville. It was a transgender. It was a woman, and she killed kids. Found out it was just something. They don't have all the scripts, manuscripts, which I really don't care. I always say that we shouldn't put public record into manuscripts of murders and stuff like that. Kids are killed and all that because it all deals with mental health. But we don't need to know the specifics of it because we don't need to feed the public of more depression and hurting the families and the victims and the survivors. We don't need to do that. But people want to get the news out. They want to freaking hurt people's feelings just to be that person. So that's true facts. That's true facts. And I know for a fact, when if you got someone that has a way of life, you have someone that has a religion, different religion. We're so involved in monkey see, monkey do, where we're grown, we're bred into different lifestyles, but there's always that one lifestyle they think that it is it's, how do you say, it's more like tradition. It's tradition to be at a certain, the be going to certain places. It's tradition to be at a certain religion. It's tradition to go to this place. It's tradition to work here after school. It's tradition to run this and that. I mean, that's the problem. We go to tradition when we don't know the facts. And half of the traditions that we go through and we are pretty much a mind control. If we live in a world of monkey see, monkey do, you're going to be the same. You won't be different. But if you jumped on the Haya Nation wagon and enjoy our great life of being nerds and geeks and outcasts and different and special, because we're special, we have a monkey for you if you don't agree with us. Our monkey is a little bit different. Our monkey kind of tells you, you see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. We give you this kind of evil. Our monkey kind of tells you, if you go in a monkey see, monkey do, we have a monkey called monkey, right? That is what we do. That is what we do. So, as anybody, we'll jump into other things, man. So, we have to, let's move on to this. And everybody, if you want to read people's comments and so forth, people's opinion, it's what it is. Have you guys seen of course, this young lady, Gypsy Rose? Have you guys know the story of Gypsy Rose? Have you guys seen that? The story of Gypsy Rose. She just got out of jail. Spent what, 8 out of 10 years from a sentence for killing her mom. Well, she wasn't killing her mom. She met a boyfriend in social media, um, and but there's more to the story. Of course, the mother was suffering mentally, had mental issues, and was suffering to the point where she didn't want her young daughter to grow up. She didn't want her baby to leave the nest. She wanted to keep her. And the only way to keep her, and at the same time, put the attention, because that's what she was wanting, the attention. The mother uh, literally created in her mind that her daughter was sick from everything, from air, sugar, fucking everything, and made her think that she was handicapped, cancer, leukemia, da 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 da. Of course, the young lady uh, even had a feeding tube and everything. So after a while, growing up, which happens, she gets to be wanted to be part of that life, and kind of things fall into place where I can't tell you the story because you're gonna read it. I don't want to judge anybody, but I'll give you some more information after this, after what I say. So, of course, she figured out that everything's a lie, pretty much, and she figured out, fell in love, had a boyfriend, and figured out a way to escape in her mind. Figure out a way to escape, and all way to do is get rid of her mom. So, she met this boy online. They dated one time. The second time was the time where he came in to kill her mother. And so the whole thing of it is that she wasn't there. She was in a closet or some other room while this kid was stabbing her mom to death. But here's the thing about it. The whole mother had a mind fuck. She had mental issues and everything, right? Then the daughter, think about it. If the daughter finds out, think about the trauma she went through when she found out that her mom made all this up, and I'm not really with cancer, I'm not really all this, and all this anger, all this freedom at the same time. So she's getting vibes and fed so many different things in her mind and in her soul that the quickest thing is like, let me get rid of this woman. So when the situation happened, she went on her Facebook and said, the witch is gone, witch is dead, or whatever, the bitch is dead. Then she admitted in court that she planned it out and all that stuff. And of course, the story and the evidence concurred that she was led in a different cycle. The kid who killed the mother, the boy, he's in jail for life, and he got added additional 25 years. She got out within 8 years of a 10-year sentence. I don't know the justice about it because she's now in celebrity status because of her story, because of suffrage, because of all that. It happens a lot to a lot of victims that decide to open up, and it's a news headline. And I mean, her story's been told for years before it hit Hulu. It was told in Snap. It was told in all these ID channels and everything before it hit a document kind of movie. Of course, the girl comes out of jail, instant stardom, instant interviews. She said that, she regrets what happened. She wished her mom had mental health treatment and a whole bunch of stuff. She's writing a book. She's writing a documentary. I mean, of course, the stardom is going to continue. Let's rewind. She admitted that she created the whole deal to get rid of her mom. She posted on Facebook the whole deal. She in front of a court system admitted to everything. The kid that never committed a crime, that was loving Gypsy Rose, did this heinous, this awful act of murder, but he got more of the punishment. Now I'm going to rewind a little bit more. The mother, mentally ill, of course, controlled Gypsy Rose. You think that Gypsy did not go through a mental torment, did not go through some mental issues, even when she finally found out that she wasn't sick? Because you seen her, she knew she could walk, she knew this and that and all this, and still kept a secret, and still riding that train, her mom feeding her. So do you think, I'm not saying, but I'm thinking that Gypsy didn't do the same mind control to this kid because he was a young kid? So do you think it's like the mom's, let's call it like possession. Mom was possessed. The mom got freaking mind fucked. The daughter got some of the possession and said the only way to clear this is to kill her, and the only way to do it is to freaking I'm falling in love with this dude, but I'm gonna, because all she knew is control. All she knew is control. She didn't know a lot of things, didn't know a lot of, researched a lot. Supposedly she was treated like she was younger when she was really older. So my thing is, do you think the boy that committed the murder should spend his whole life in prison? You know what I'm saying? While she's going to be out doing interviews, glamour, freaking the whole deal. People are like, well, she saw, I understand what the mother did. I understand that. The mother's mental health issues. The daughter is, of course, she's going to receive mental health issues, but she did admit, and she did celebrate in a way by posting the witch is dead, the bitch is dead, or whatever. Was her boyfriend, which she broke up with, didn't tell him that she fell in love and married another dude before she was released out of prison. And now their friends are saying that she had a bad relationship with the kid that his name is Nick, I think, that committed the murder. So fuck you, Nick. So I'm just saying, I don't want to go in deep into it, but think about it. We're fed what we need to know. We're fed to have sympathy for this young lady. I totally understand that. But common sense. Common sense. Was this The mother infected the daughter. The daughter used that infection to manipulate this kid, kill the mother. She gets out 8 years out of a 10-year sentence. Now, let's even go deeper. What if Gypsy knew the whole thing? Or what if she was involved with this some way and finally wanted to get rid of it? You know what I'm saying? What if she was growing up and they were in on it. Finally, the mother was in on it. But people don't know. There's stuff with the medical stuff, doctors, people around, you never know. You never know what the situation, but it had to be a point where she knew that everything was fake and had many opportunities to call out and get help. But supposedly she loved her mom. She believed she didn't want her mom to get reported or something because there's many situations. So she evidently knew that she was, because that night she was sneaking and doing her Facebook and everything. So anyway, there's so much hidden stuff. There's so much one side now instead of both sides. But what I'm saying is, I hope Gypsy Rose uses her stardom to help people. I hope Gypsy Rose uses this moment to get a full understanding about the young man that killed his mother and that she was heavily involved. Does he really deserve this life in prison? Because killing someone, never did any crime. This kid never did any crime. Killing someone the way he did, stab her an amount of times, it had to be a buildup. Someone had to feed that anger to this young man to make him, because first time kill, you what? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't an expert in it, but he got fed enough to stab this woman multiple times. I believe that and hope that out of all different things that are going on in this world with shootings and these crazy amount of attacks and so forth on people who have mental health and so forth, we need to elaborate and collect more of supporting and being part of a great thing to help bullying, kids being bullied, kids that are going through some mental stress, to adults and so forth, where they get help before it turns to a tragic event. So anyway, that being said, you guys, make sure you guys tune in, get involved. Your negativity will not break me. This is one of my Hiya Nation shirts, and I promote anti-bullying suicide awareness. You can check out scaredcityproductions.com. Get involved with my show, the Hiya Nation Paranormal Horror Show, by Scared City, to help and let the word out about mental health, about bullying, about suicide awareness. And it's through a paranormal horror show that I hope you guys can attend. We got some great people involved in it. Of course, we got sponsors and vendors from everywhere that are coming in, traveling to support what I do. And these people are just amazing human beings, and they are all about being part and signing autographs and being part of what I talk about. And it's your opportunity to meet everybody, your opportunity to network, because it is more of a network than your typical convention show. And I promise you will not be disappointed. We had some great feedback from last show. I mean, it got to the point where we sold out our hotel. We sold out of our vendor space, over 100 vendors. And we're going to have a bigger show this year, a bigger show. And it's all for mental health, suicide awareness, anti-bullying. And you can talk to a lot of these people because a lot of these vendors are returning vendors and they know the deal. They know exactly what I'm talking about and how it works. And you get to meet, cool other guests and celebrities. And one of the great celebrities right now coming to the stage is somebody who has been very popular with the fans, especially the ladies. And he always comes at the end. I'm doing an extra couple minutes here just because everybody wants a little 420 in their life, um, and get involved with what I do. This is my good buddy, our pet puppet. By the way, these shirts can be available right here. These are available through Megan, and her store is Spellbound Fish. So you can holler at Spellbound Fish to get your 420 wrinkles shirts, and you will not be disappointed because this woman is an entrepreneur, mama doing her thing, and I believe in you and other people. There's other people that can make shirts, but anyway, um, we have a pet puppet, and and oh my god, it's about time. You selling your shirts? Here's my shirts. I already told him about your shirts. Yeah. Anyway, so get the fuck out of the way. It's my turn. 420 Rico's here. Anyway, hopefully you had a great New Year's. And I want to tell everybody that cannabis is not a drug. It is medicine. And right now, get involved with a new 2024. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. But you know what the best part of 420 wrinkles is? What? I get to hump. Stop. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you want, I'll hump your arm. Everybody, I love it when people pet me and I just give them that air hump. You're like, oh, you got the good spot. I'm like, yeah, you got this spot all right. Yeah, my pink is out. Pink lipstick. 420 wrinkles here. I already told them who the fuck I am. Anyway, so hello, ladies. 420. I was told that you can't talk about anybody's pets because we're under investigation. What about? Well, you're a pet sitter, and literally, there's videos, of course, of you literally pet sitting. Yeah, that's what I do. No, you don't sit on pet's face, and you don't hump other species of pets. Why? I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. So yeah, if you got a cat, a bird, a fish, a giraffe, a rhino, all that kind of pet stuff. I don't do snakes. I can't do snakes. You know what I did do? I still, I talked to gerbils. You talk to gerbils. Yeah. You know gerbils. There's a kinky shit. I don't understand. Humans are kink. I like to pee on stuff. I like to hump. I'll smell your ass. Hell, I even take a sniff of your shit to make sure you got enough protein. But for some reason, you humans love live gerbils in your asshole. No, I don't like live gerbils. And yeah. It's true. Yeah, whatever. You're a freak. I'm telling you, women, if your man wants you to tape up a gerbil and stick it up his ass, don't do it. It's not pet friendly. Oh my God. Yes, I'm telling you, people are freaks. There's this guy who's like, hey, what if this snake goes up your ass? I'm like, you're a dick. I just don't get why. The men's G spot is in their anal glands. But tickle it with a finger, tickle it with a thumb, tickle it with a butt plug. I don't know about you because you fart a lot. That shit'll go, pew! It's like a boomerang butt plug. You got them freaky ones with propellers. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Yes, Santy's a freak and he likes butt plugs. No, I don't. Don't tell. What about that one that has like a whistle sound every time you fart? "Brrr, brrr." That's not true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever. So be a freak, but quit putting gerbils in your buttholes. That's not cool. That's not good. Dildos, strap-ons, hump. Let me, touch my six nipples, but don't do that. Gerbils don't need to be treated like that. Oh my God. I'm talking about mental health. You do. You're a crazy motherfucker if you like putting animals up your ass. You know what I'm saying? And some of you went stop. What? I mean, do what women do. You ever see them cucumbers? I mean, I don't back in the day, cucumbers were very small. Now, them motherfuckers are like home wreckers. They're built with like people are like, fuck you, fuck all you do. I'm turning vegetarian. Stupid. I'm serious. These fucking cucumbers are huge to the point where I smell them. I go up to them like, oh my God, you could give an orgasm. I'm sorry, it's 420 Wrinkles. And you could catch him on some of my lives. You could go and check out Spellbound Fish. Megan does these great shirts. And oh yeah, touch it, touch it, touch it, yeah. Stop. I'm just trying to straighten your shirt. Oh yeah. Six nipples ready, baby. Anyway, so 420 Wrinkles is a flirt. He likes to hump um, air. He likes to hump ankles. If you pet him, be careful. And he's a flirt. He doesn't care, men and women. But somehow the women love him. Oh yeah, they do. Marla, what's this? Made you hot, didn't it, baby? Oh my God, Megan! Stop. Oh, 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 oh. Megan, I love you, Gloria Show. Oh my God, Gloria has the nicest hugs. I can hear her heartbeat on her left titty. Oh my God, what did you say that? I'm just saying. Say it. Jennifer Davidson. Yeah, you got a green heart. I got this pink ass. Dude. 420 Wrinkles has issues, ladies and gentlemen. He sometimes gets a little carried away. They like that shit. I mean, come on, come on. They like me. Now, if you were saying that shit, they probably slapped the hell out of you. But Gloria loves me. Jennifer Davison, she knows it's coming. Yeah. And you know what's great? A lot of these women have married men. They're married. And they love 420 Wrinkles. They're like, if you're going to get some 420 Wrinkles, I want some 420 Wrinkles. I want him to sniff my asshole and say hello. I want to rub his six nipples. These are grown ass men that love 420 Wrinkles. And the wife's kind of like, yeah, you better hug 420 Wrinkles. Yeah, you better talk nice about 420 Wrinkles. Yeah, you better let him mark you. Yeah. So that's our pet puppet. Everybody loves 420 Wrinkles. I'd love that. Yeah, Jen Sheets. What's up, Jen? You're my between the sheets. Like I said, he's a flirt. What? Look, I don't screw humans. I don't. But I will mark you. I will smell your butthole. I will hump your leg. I will hump your arm. I will. Don't get me in there like Prego. But I'm a flirt, a fun flirt, happy flirt. And what about me? Oh, you're a dick, dick, dick. Misty loves you when I touch her. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She goes, Santi doesn't rub the areola like you do. Bullshit. Oh, yeah? Smell this. What's it smell like? Stop. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hiya! Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday weekend. Hiya to you. Live life, follow your dreams, and support hashtag Hiya Nation. Hiya. So anyway, thank you guys always for tuning in. Remember, I'm on Spotify. I'm on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. And if you want, get your negativity will not break me t-shirts. Only 200 of these I'm bringing out. I bring it out every year, man. But only 200 of these. They're $30 a shirt. The reason why I have you order it to me because I hire independent people. I don't hire companies. So what I do is I pay for the shirts, autograph them, and mail them back to you. And I mail them to you. So if you want to order a shirt, they're $30. I'll have them. It's winter time. Ain't none of y'all fucking wearing shirts right now. So you got time to wait a few months after I finish filming, and then I'll fucking mail your shirts because I do them live. Anyway, but I have some great sponsors. I want to thank all my sponsors continuing to support me. Swayze Patrick. Yes, he's named after Patrick Swayze. He's got his Dirty Dancing. But and you guys know my dog Walker, that he's blind and I'm recently blind. So I'm taking care of him. I'm about to hit the old packed stuff, and I got to do some laundry and head out and get ready. I fly out at 6 a.m. I'll be in Tampa, Florida, near Tampa, to film Cruel Summer 3. You're gonna have some cool people because the live, there's gonna be live from the set. We're gonna be live with some cool, amazing actors, celebrities, crew, along with Scared City. My friends from Scared City are coming down to be part of the movie, man. They support Cruel Summer 3, they support me, and they put in some money to be special scene. Do you know that all my extra scenes that they're doing, because you got perks, and some of the perks is to do a scene with me. Well, there was a few people because they only had it for one, and they actually contact Scott Temperman, who's the writer and director, was like, "Hey, man, people love you." I was like, "What?" He goes, "I need you an extra day." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Now someone just paid, didn't care. They knew that someone paid to do a scene with you, and they wanted to do a scene, so they ended up paying and add. So he had to actually write two scenes extra for me. One that I'm going to be doing for Dawn Kruger, because you guys know Dawn is part of the tribe Hiya Nation. She got the tribe tattoo on her neck, on her cleavage area, and someone from Georgia. It's so I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna interview him. Hashtag Hiya Nation is real. This is why I got Dawn freaking supporting. She knows we spoke. She met me. She knows I'm all about anti-bullying, suicide awareness, all about strength and wisdom for all women, and knows the support I do. This gentleman that is a fan, and he's a motocross. He's a motocrosser. He's tattooed all out. He's pretty tall. And if you look at him, you'll think he's into devil worshiping. You know how we stereotype people. And I want you guys to listen to this. And he's tattooed out, totally different than people will see. To me, he's normal. To other people, he's different. Motocrosser. First thing people think he doesn't, he this and that, think about it. But what people don't know is this guy, his wife died with he has two kids. And one of them, I think the oldest is 10 years old. He has two kids. He's a single dad, fulfilling his dreams as a motocrosser. His mother is dying with disease. I can't tell you more. And his friend's gift, because he met me before, or He didn't meet me. He knew about me, and he saw some of my work and stuff. His friends knew that he wanted to meet me because I was in that area of Georgia a lot. So they paid for him to do a scene with me. So they're driving him to Florida to meet me, to do a scene. The dude is nervous as fuck. He cried and everything. But think about it. This is a man who's a motocrosser that the world will look at him different because he's tattooed out, not knowing that his wife died. And he ended up being a single dad of two young ladies, two little girls. One is the oldest, 10, and he's taking care of his sick mom. Still paying the bills, still working, and still doing his little dream, his whole dream of being a motocrosser. Single dad, widowed dad. You know, don't ever, 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 ever doubt your life. Don't doubt your talent. Don't doubt what you want to do. Go and do it. That's how can he do it? How can he? Why fucking try to find out how? You can do it. You can schedule it. There's a lot of wasted time we do. And we're like, man, I should have done this. I had time to do this. You know what I'm saying? Live life. Follow your dreams and always be you. If you want to support the High Nation, you can send some stars through Meta. You can write to me at my P.O. Box in Pleasant View. When you come through the show, come out in July. Check out Scared City Productions presents the High Nation Paranormal Horror Show. You can't miss out. Over 100 vendors, celebrities from everywhere, from the paranormal world to the horror world. We're going to have paranormal investigations and everything. I mean, it's going to be crazy. And if you want to be involved in just sending me some moolah to get an autographed book, or, you know, I have a Veterans Home coming out, Amazon. I have books on Amazon. But if you want to promote the whole High Nation and be a sponsor, it's $100. You can send $100 to my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal. You can reach me through my email. You can reach me through social media. You can get involved in any shape or form to help it out so we can grow bigger. It's Friday. It's an hour and 37 minutes or so in on the podcast, and I still got some great viewers. I want to thank you guys, man. You guys really mean a lot to me. You know, I know for a fact I'm not wasting my time here. Brian, where the fuck you been? Brian? I'm mad at you, Brian. No. Her photos. So, have you guys seen the post on her photos? See, you're in the Nashville shoot. You should have told me. I would probably. Oh, I got a lot of shit to do. But I love you guys. Brian Huff, if you didn't know, Huff Photos is my photographer, me and Scott's photographer for our show. He promotes a lot of great cosplayers. Well, not promote, he does a lot of great things promoting by taking pictures and stuff, but he does so much for communities. He's so much for small businesses, entrepreneurs. He jumped in knowing that this is my formula, this is what I'm doing. I can't guarantee you this and that. And he's like, whatever, this is fun. And he's, you know, I was scared that he wasn't coming back next year. And he ended up, he's like, man, let's do it again. And he has a magazine. He has a magazine of photos. So on our page, on our Scared City Presents the High Nation page, you'll see a link. Go to Brian Huff. You can check out Huff Photos. He has a magazine out, first issue. It's great stuff, man. He has a full page, he says, on the magazine. So so you guys check it out. He promotes a lot of great people, and he has taken so many great pictures. And he's going to be back at our show, not just for cosplayers, celebrity photos, and some regular photos for all you guys out there. And check it out, man. ScaredCityProductions.com. Go and check out the High Nation show. It's a networking paranormal horror show for anti-bullying, suicide awareness, and so forth. Be part of it. Live life. Follow your dreams. and always be you. See you tomorrow for about a week there, Tampa, Florida, and support Cruel Summer 3. And then I'm heading out to North Carolina for the movie You're It. Go fund it right now. Go fund it. We have an Indiegogo, we have a Kickstarter, $3,000, you guys, and they're doing a comic book. You guys get involved with it. We're doing some good stuff, man. Some good stuff. You're at 20. You can even support with $1. They got a thing where you can put $1 there, $5, $1, $5. Get the perks. Get the autograph stuff. Get the movie posters. Get involved with the deal that they're doing, man. So many people. It's the word is out in North Carolina. They already know. We got like 4 distilleries. Oh no, hold on. 1, 2. I think 3 distilleries and a whole bunch of other small business companies that are sponsoring us. So, and all we need is $3,000 to do the whole project. So, I need, what is that? I need that shameless plug. That's funny, right? Where you wear the t-shirt, I wear your shirt. Chris Sanders! Paranormal, I'm trying to leave, Chris, and all y'all just popping up now? It's fucking lunch break? Is that all you can afford? No. What's up, Chris Sanders? Paranormal Explorers. You got to check out Chris Sanders. He has these cool videos. He goes to real paranormal places, investigates, and he gives you history. That's one of the things I love about being a paranormal explorer is that we know a lot of the history and the intel. Check out Chris Sanders, man. Chris Sanders, Paranormal Explorer. Liz, you're my Liz. What's up, Liz? Happy Friday to you, Your Majesty. How is life treating you, Liz? Hey, I hope you know what I really want is a lot of you guys. My dude. Watch Rick Prince, Sci-Fi Channel Face Off, not playing on Netflix. So I don't know if I could tell him, Rick, because I don't know. Should we say? Can I just say something? Can I? I can't. I don't think I can yet. Maybe we should wait till after the meeting. One of the best part of having some great people in my life is that they seen what I did, they seen what I can do, and they see what I'm about. That's Rick Prince. Rick Prince is a big supporter of mine. So one of the great things about it is that he knows my passion about mental health. Say what you like. Okay. So you know, I've written a lot of scripts. Before we leave, I'm gonna leave it in a positive note. I've written a lot of scripts. I've been through a lot of hell to pitch the scripts to people in the faith-based world, people in the family-friendly world, and everybody wants to do something different and take your words, take your work, and change it and do a lot of different things. So I opt out of doing all that, and I just kept these scripts. Well, there was a day where Rick Prince was. We were talking, and somehow I was like, I didn't think at that time he knew. He knew I wrote. Rick writes scripts. Beast of the Water. He did some writing in that. Producing special effects. You guys got to check out. Rick is going to be at our High Nation. Scared City presents a High Nation paranormal horror show. You know, he worked on the robot. How can, what kind of, how do I say this? I'm a geek about it. So Rick sends me a picture. He goes, "Hey, look what I'm doing," and he has all the Puppet Master robots, all of them. And he's fucking wiring them up and fucking with them and I'm going, dude, you don't show that to me. I'm a fucking geek, man. And Rick Prince, that's how good he is. Check out the movies, the Puppet Master movies, the Beast of the Water. He's got this movie called Loa that he written and anyway, The dude is fucking talented as hell, writing, producing, and everything. And one of the great things about Rick is that he takes every opportunity when someone asks him to, of things, like, yeah, I'll check a look at it. Yeah, it ain't like people wait and sit. He fucking so he's probably the only one I know. And Rick is like, damn, it's my show now. No, Rick, and the reason why I say this is networking. This is trusting people. This is being part of a brotherhood or a sisterhood. This is understanding what the High Nation is. This is understanding that, I don't freaking Rick does great work. He's involved with great people that continues to do great magic. And out of nowhere, Rick, can you read my books and tell me about it? He read Zombified in detail of the characters. I was like, oh my God, dude, you get it. He goes, you write this? I go, yeah, this is what I did or whatever. And I told him I got other scripts. He reads my work. When you feed whatever, you think it ain't going to happen. He reads it and gives me the feedback. So he knows already. I'm in his filing system. One of the greatest things that Rick gave me on the feedback was the Saint Nick story. So if you didn't know, I took 6 years, 6 months of research of Saint Nicholas and the Legend of Santa Claus, and I made it a Lord of the Rings meets Narnia kind of world. And everything you read on that script, you research, and it'll give you history of it. It'll tell you this is from Saint Nick, this means from Santa Claus. Every detail you could possibly think. And I made a movie out of it. And Rick was like amazed and was like, don't show this to nobody. This is freaking gold mine. We need to do a graphic novel and all this. So we fast forward, and Rick is, for some reason, he has me on his mind all the time because he's just a great veteran brother. We both dealt with death and families and so forth. And then I get this text. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, right? And this is many texts, and he doesn't fucking give up. That's what I love him. I'm getting teary eyed. So for years, I wanted people. I wanted people to know that when I wrote A Veteran's Homecoming, it was meant to save lives. It was meant to save lives. I took a lot of my tragic life, a lot of my brothers and sisters' lives, and created a story to save lives. And I had a multi-billion-dollar studio that wanted to change it. They offered me the fucking world, man, and they wanted me to change it. And I didn't want them to do that. It wasn't a diva thing, it's because it wasn't the right thing. Here comes fucking Rick texting me, I'm thinking like I'm gonna make this book. And I rate the book and it's out there. Of course, the Veterans Homecoming book is out there. And I get all the feedback and reviews is the same thing. This needs to be a movie. This is amazing. I passed it to my friends. Da, 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 da. Rick gives me a call or a message and goes, hey, I know this dude. And then he talks to me. We set it up. And then he sends it to a potential investor, someone that can make it happen, make this book, this story, make a movie happen. And I let it go because I'm so used to rejections and everything. So I make it a whisper. I let it go. And we get in conversations here and there, Rick and I, but we just let it go. It is meant to be, meant to be. It's protected. We have no problems. Let's talk about other stuff. This Kiyomichi project. Let's talk about this and that, and all this stuff. Then he gives me a text. He goes, "Hey, it's a new year. Guess," and pretty much gives me a message that the guy wants to meet me and Rick, or wants to talk to us about A Veteran's Homecoming to turn it into a movie. And according to what's going on with, and Rick and knows this guy or whatever, and he can make it happen. So that's Rick Prince. That's I never asked, as you see in the story. I told you I never asked for him. Never asked. The only favors I asked for Rick is, hey, dude, can you help me with an audition? I network all my friends out. Rick, I see a lot of Rick Prince's work through Scared City because they signed a contract and they're doing stuff. Rick is doing movies, doing other things, but there's always Santee involved. Never asked. Rick knows the same thing. Everything I do, hey, Rick, I got this fucking movie you're coming on. I can't afford Rick Prince, but I can afford Rick Prince believing in me, the knowing that Rick Prince is gonna help me. The reason why the man is talented, he deserves everything that he gets in entertainment. When I tell you that I know people that work and are and probably more talented than Lucasfilms, uh, um, all these big movie companies and all this stuff. The problem is we don't have that name tag. That's it. We don't have that name tag. Everybody knows uh, uh, John Favreau and all that, but you didn't know John Favreau and all them people were independent movie makers, independent actors working together and got an opportunity through a friend, which plays Ralphie on Christmas Story, and he becomes an executive producer of Iron Man, which creates the Marvel world. Those are friends that did independent stuff, and stuck together. So that's our that's our formula. And as far as I can go back, these kind of formulas create great empires. And I know for a fact that Rick Prince is going to be that kind of guy, that kind of work, that kind of success story. And he's successful now, believe you me. Hell, he's got, think about it. Think about the work. Look at all the work that he's done. And you'll be like, what the fuck? That just tells you it's hard to succeed in this business by yourself. But when you have a group of networkers, good group of family, good group of supporters, good group of people who believe in you and understand you and build, with you. There's no divas. We get to know each other. We get to freaking be part of a great family, and you succeed. That's why I don't get these partnerships of people that argue after they make billions of dollars and they separate and they get too much in their head, man. And we all know that I don't make money because AMC hired me. Being on having a gig, it's a bit easy as shit. Working to get the gig, that's the hardest work. The auditions, the whole concept of marketing yourself. And a lot of people make a lot of money with our talent. So myself, Rick Prince, you know, everybody involved with our circle, it's time for us to make the money and put out our talent, put out our work, and let people see our universe. And it succeed. And it's all through small businesses and entrepreneurs and everybody in that circle. So anyway, hi to you, Amanda. I gotta go, you guys. It's almost 2 hours on a live. I guess you guys love me a lot, I guess. So for all you guys that are hurting in life, it's a new year. Celebrate it. Celebrate it and be you and never give up. And understand that you're loved by great people. Even though you think they're your enemies, they love you, man. People out there totally want to connect with your life. And you got to accept that and let that happen. All right. Much love to you guys. Amanda, hiya, Brian Huff, Marla, Rick, everybody, Roger Dunnigan, Liz, everybody who's involved. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. But check out the replays, 2 hours. Oh yeah, live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Hold up. Did you say Amanda Westnut was on it? Amanda, it's Friday, and you deserve this. Gotcha. So, love you guys. Hiya.